10, 9, Welp stream delay a bitch. You're muted.
Thank you for letting me know that, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream.
Sigh.
It's cracking with you, man. And couldn't really get a hold of Angry, so I ended up just choosing a kit to do this day, and I decided to go with the Astray no name. And I didn't do my updates yet. So,
BRB gotta feed my doggos.
oh, for sure, dude. No problem. Actually, I have to fix a few things because I totally was a little late here. Alright, let's see. Let's actually turn off that whole thing right there. Because... Yep, I totally did not have enough time to get that updated. I was a little late on coming back, and I had a few errands to run. So I didn't really get enough time to do what I usually do before my streams, basically do the glamour shots and all that good stuff. But maybe I could pick one up, pull one up real quick actually. It wouldn't be too hard to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get that taken care of right now. It shouldn't be that hard of a process. If I could just find a good picture, though. Yeah, this will do. This will do. Quick picture. Very unprofessional of me, I know, guys. I know.
Alright, doggos fed.
Here we go. Totally forgot to do this. So, yes, we are doing the Astray.
Is that an Astray kit I see?
Yes, it is, but it's from Bill Divers. It's actually a you know, it takes an homage to a Clint Eastwood trilogy movies. I think it's called the Dollars trilogy. It's basically sort of like a fistful of dollars. It was the first movie. The second movie was a few dollars more, and the last movie was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a phenomenal, you know, it's a great movie, phenomenal movie.
Never seen M.
They're old. They're old school Clint Eastwood movies when he was a much younger man, and it's their spaghetti westerns. So. They're pretty badass Western movies, honestly, man. I would do recommend going back and watching if you don't mind the classics, though, honestly, because it is a old movie from the '60s, I believe. Yeah, around that time period. Yeah, late '60s, I would say. Alright, so let's get down to it.
So what happened with new TYPR?
Oh, bad news, honestly. I wasn't able to reorder the kits that I really wanted, as because with the mistake there and having to give me the refund, I had to basically start anew. But I did place an order in for some kits though. What I wasn't able to get were the Leos because they end up selling out.
That's a bunch of BS.
Yeah, the Leo sold out, and also the GM3 sold out as well, so I couldn't get those at all. That was on my original order, but I was
Did
able to
you
get the
May
other...
at least?
Oh, I did get May at least. It's still on its way though. May, May was fine. The dagger was fine. What else was okay? The Saturn weapon system and armor was good, and the Uraben's still fine with that. See, what I added onto the order was the what the hell? Let me pull it up.
Rip 3 Leos.
I know, dude. Just I want at least one Leo. Would have been nice. You know what I'm saying, guys? One fucking Leo would have been cool. But all three I couldn't get, or the Gym
You
3.
gotta sue M.
It's all good, man. Shit happens, bro. Mistake in the algorithm or some bullshit. What's going?
Coqueen Low. Welcome to my channel. Hey,
Hey, Queen Lo. What's going on?
nice Mandalorian shirt.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Actually got it. Yeah. It's also has a back side. But yeah, that is a pretty sick shirt. Got it as a gift from my brother. He knows my favorites. So, alright. What did I pick up instead? Ooh, it's a little hard.
Wanted to stop and show some love before I went to bed.
So, thank you. Appreciate the shout out.
Hate to do this, but my mother beckons me. I'll try to pop in later.
All good, brother. You just handle your shit, man. You know? Alright. Well, we'll talk about that later then. But yeah, I might as well say it all for the... Oh, Joe's here. Just basically telling Frog that my order with new type got
Oh,
kinda
I'm
messed
back
up.
in football.
No!
Surgery was a success and it healed super fast.
Hell yeah, brother! Yeah, dude! I'm happy for you, man! That's hella good news, dude. I was afraid you would have been out for a while, but take it easy still, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's super healed, you
Got
still...
a game on Thursday, so let's see how that goes.
Yeah, but don't push it to the limit, bro, because your leg is still...
Joe
I
Inferno.
will imagine.
Welcome to my channel.
Oh, why'd you go ahead and double?
Alright, ciao.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody, calm down.
Damn. What is going on, Joe? Just, yeah, I was talking to Frog, letting him know that my order with new type kind of got messed up. Yeah, my music's a little too loud, I think. Let me turn this down. Holy shit, I am slapping
How
it
so?
all. Oh, basically, something happened with PayPal, and it got stuck in limbo. And so, apparently, the order got canceled eventually, or some shit. And then now, my Leos that I had ordered are sold out, along with the Gym 3 got sold out. And now I'm like, what the hell? The rest of the order's fine. I just basically ended up adding some new things to my order instead, though. But that kind of sucked. I was actually looking forward to having those Leos, man. I had plans and ideas for them, dude. But, you know, what can I say, man? Shit happens.
Yeah, cause Leos are where it's at.
Dude, seriously, I was like, that's my main... That was
I feel yeah.
the main thing of my order that I was really looking forward to, honestly. Of all the kits that I had in that order, you know. So, yeah, that was kind of disappointing. And the Gym 3 as well? Oh, God, come on, man. All my classic ones are now sold out, and I'm like, that kind of sucks. So, what did I add in? What did I add in?
Koren 109.
Hey,
Welcome
Koren.
to my channel.
Welcome!
1/100 Leo win.
Let's see, where is it?
Brigadier _ Bacon. Welcome
Okay.
to my channel. If you've got a Hobby Lobby near you, go on the day they restock.
Oh.
Sometimes they've got Leos for 40% off. I'm
Might
just painting on my end my kit bash I was working on.
I might have to do that.
Does it welcome me every time I come in?
Yep, it does. Every time. Hey, how come it didn't pop up? Oh, well. Go to my orders real quick. Orders. Come on, just show me the order, bro. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I added the Gym Cold edition. The Loto Twin, the one that looks like a tank and transforms into a tank. One of the Fumina kits. And what else was there? Oh, I already forgot. I think those are the main ones I was looking forward to, basically. But I can't believe I didn't get my Leos, though. That kind of sucked ass. Dude, this thing has a lot of runners, actually. Holy shit. Which is kind of nice. For a high grade. But yeah, I decided to go with the Astray No Name. So I couldn't really decide on what kind of kit I would want to work on today, but I decided to go with this guy. Gives me the, you know, I don't know if you guys are,
You didn't change your stream title or it didn't update.
Oh, what the? Okay, let me fix that real quick.
I have 5 Leos and 1 Leo full weapon pack. I need to get 1 or 2 NPD Leos.
I know, man. Well, consider even picking up that space one from, you know, if it ever gets re-released on P Bandai. Gotta update this all quick. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Alright. That should be fixed now. Yeah? Alright, cool. Let's get into it though. I'm running a bit late, so I actually just changed like the glamour shot on the fly, just coming into the stream, and yeah, but yeah, so we totally forgot about the thing up. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for putting it out. All right, so we got how many runners here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a polycat runner sheet with a beam effect part sheet and some color corrected stickers. Usual fanfare. Now, I know I didn't hear a whole lot of good things about this kit, just as is. But I think it, you know, has a certain lines or something that I am looking forward to messing around with. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about building GUNPLA. You can always change it, man, if you're not happy with the way it looks. But honestly, I know people are probably sick and tired of Astrays, but I don't know. I like them. I have a particular affinity towards them, honestly. Alright, so as usual, manual full color spread on one side, black and white spread on the other. Of course, the manual is mostly in Japanese, but with the newer kits, they are also translated in English.
Astrays are one of the most popular types of kits for a reason.
Yeah, man. Certain lines, I mean, to me, I don't know. It just has a certain look, man. It just gets me. You know? Take that as you will. Maybe I am an Astray fanboy.
A Gundam without being a Gundam.
Exactly. You know? Gives me a very ninja-like feel to it too, honestly. That's why I kind of like the Sengoku Gundam Astray as well. Actually, I have a master grade.
They're sharp. Not just the swords either.
Oh yeah, dude. The lines, the angles.
I made my own custom back in the day.
Oh yeah, man. I'm looking forward to doing a custom of this one. Honestly. Make it more something. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on it. I'm going to put a B sheet here. Let's get organized. Gonna be E2. A2. I like this dish rack, man. It has like a, short, small rack and a big rack. And it just makes it so much more convenient, man. Alright, let's see. I feel good. Even though it's a Monday, it wasn't so bad, honestly. It was a pretty decent Monday today. Oh, you guys, man. I just got off work. It wasn't so bad. Either. It was just a plain normal work day. I mean, I do have to admit all the pollen and wind and whatnot a little bit. Breeziness kind of gave my allergies a what, messed up my nose a little bit, I have to admit. But keep forgetting to bring my medication for that. So you'll have to excuse me if I get all sniffly occasionally here and there. This is pretty chill. I like it. Oh, Joe, do you have any pictures of that custom? Throw it on Discord, man. I wouldn't mind taking a look at it. I wish I took more pictures of my custom work. I'm kind of a shy guy, I guess. It's kind of weird. Or maybe I am a harsh critic upon my own self. You know what I'm saying?
So Rise when?
Ooh, what? Rise when? What, the Rize kit? Ooh, when? They talk about the Rise kit? I will
Monster Hunter.
Oh! Shit, man. I just picked it up on Saturday. Gotten kind of feel for it now. And I'm dude, when do you want? When do you want to play, man? I'm down. I am kind of low level at the moment, though. I got some catching up to do to you guys, I'm pretty sure. I don't get that much good shit time to play often, so. But I am down whenever you are down, man. I'm just to still figure out what kind of weapon loadout I want to mess around with, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to be unconventional, go with something more challenging, like say the dual wielding weapons? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do as heavy damage as you guys, but at least I could do, consistent or speedy damage or something like that, I guess. It's not like hard hitting though.
Hey, if you have Twitch Prime, why not consider using your free monthly sub to support my channel? FO show I can pop on Thursday night after 10 p.m. Estate, which I think is 8 for you.
Oh yeah, yep, it is. I can handle late nights, man. I really don't start my workday until like 10-ish or so, or on my time, in the morning. So, I mean, I'll have to wake up super early for work. So. But hell, man, yeah. That sounds good, man. I can handle Thursday. B1. I'm still like fiddling around with what I want to mess around with weapon wise. Trying out the longsword right now at the moment. Kind of like it a little, but I think I just might go for the challenging method. It's a lot. It's pretty fun though. It's definitely different compared to Monster Hunter World. So I'm gonna go a little hard here. What's cool about Harris Heller's music is it's actually fully free to use, and you'll never get hit for DCMA stuff. I'm sure it helps him earn a little by playing, but at least he won't get hit with some bullshit like that, though, at least if he DCMA. Surprisingly, he has a kind of a wide variety of music to choose from besides. This maybe is a little too rough for me, actually. Sorry guys, hold on. I don't mind trap and stuff, but there's a time and place for it. And I'm not in the mindset to listen to that music right at the instant, you know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for that, though. Definitely. Ooh. There we go. I definitely was not in the mood for that at the very moment, honestly. Alright. Dude, but yeah, Monster Hunter, man. It's pretty damn fun, man. I don't know if you guys, if anybody hasn't played it yet, or has a Switch currently and hasn't picked it up, I recommend it, honestly. You know, sure, the intro is a bit like, you know, it's a bit much to go through, but I recommend going through all that stuff if you've never played a Monster Hunter game. Definitely gives you the heads up on the nuances of it. Because it's a lot of fun, man. It's definitely a lot of fun, especially when you're down a big monster and you're putting a lot of effort into it, you know?
Bell the Sheep. Welcome to my channel. Yo.
What's up, Bell? What's cracking?
Grabbing a drink BRB, but what up at Bell the Sheep?
For real, this Texas speech is actually pronounce your name right.
Hey, at Joe Inferno.
So, Belt the he sheep. I think it actually pronounced your name correctly. That's pretty awesome. So we're working on the Gundam Astray No Name from Bill Divers. No, I didn't hear a lot of good things.
Just chilling out.
No.
What's up?
Not a whole lot, honestly. Got off work and just got to the stream. I ran a bit late, so if you go back and watch the VOD, actually, you see me like, oh shit, updating a bunch of crap on the fly. Like, oh my god, I totally did not have enough time to do this kind of shit. So I was like,
so is it supposed to be an arm cape?
It's actually a rifle. It turns into a gun. Yeah, but it's supposed to, I don't know, it's a homage to an old Clint Eastwood movie.
Astray No Name, not a bad kid.
You know, it's a homage to Clint Eastwood in his series of movies called, it's a trilogy of movies, and it's like I think it's called the Dollars Trilogy. It starts out with the movie, first movie is called Fistful of Dollars. The second one was A Handful More. And the last movie was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a phenomenal Western movie also. They're all spaghetti Western flicks, and I would recommend going back and watching them if you guys haven't peeked it out yet. But yeah, basically it's, his character has no name, so it's a character that they would refer to him as in the credits and whatnot. And it's pretty interesting about that. But honestly, they're really good at Western flicks. I do recommend giving them a watch. Yeah. Alright. Classics, I swear. Classics. I don't want to spoil the movie or nothing like that, but... Alright. So, yeah, the main character basically, yeah. They never, I mean, they have nicknames, some of the other players in the movie, they refer to them as and whatnot. They generally have no official name though. And this is an overall badass. Alright. Alright, B18. They're currently working on its first cell. And you say it's not a bad kit? Oh, alright. Well, overall, I love the look and everything. Oh. But let's see if it holds up then. I always have to say, yeah, take my own word for it, man. I'll take somebody's opinion to, into consideration to some certain degree, but I always have to experience it myself, man. Even if it is a bad kit, I'd rather experience it for myself, see what I can do with it, how I can fix it, so honestly, there are some horrible kits that really
lots of folks didn't like it, but I like it.
Not because of
might need some paint.
Yeah. But there are some kits that are just bad quality though, I have to admit. You know what I'm saying? Like the mechanics just didn't really work out and whatnot. Kind of stuff. But you could always make it to your own, honestly. But I like about kits, man. You just do whatever the hell you want.
I used the no-name rifle on my custom Shining Gundam. Very neat, but wish it didn't parts form and actually transformed.
I know, right? Gotta figure out a way to mess around with this thing. Work some ideas out. Perhaps somehow get another one and do it reversed or something. Get a full-on cape or some shit. Or cloak. Not just cape, but a full-on cloak. Yeah, might as well. Me too. Well, I think the one thing I do like about this kit is not symmetrical, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing, too. I swear sometimes when you build a lot of these Gundam kits, they do feel like you're building the same thing twice. You're building two the same arm twice, two the same leg twice, two the same feet twice. I kind of like it when kits kind of go outside that convention, and throw a little something different. So far, this journey I've been taking, streaming my builds here, it's definitely, made me go out my comfort zone for sure.
Like the Zong?
Yeah, man. Okay. I just like something, I guess I don't have a weird affinity for something like that. Cool. Or just kits are just weird and different, honestly. Xeon had some wacky ass ideas, to tell you the truth. Or just the overall conventional design they always think of, Keep on forgetting that one that looks like a freaking elephant trunk and the big old finger guns. That's just goofy as fuck. But then it was demolishing dudes in freaking the unicorn anime. I was like, wow, man, these gyms are getting fucking done in. Kind of funny. Still, probably one of my favorite scenes. It's that whole battle there on unicorn. A sticker, huh? Let's see. A brown sticker. No. Nope. Ain't doing that. We're gonna paint that later. We're just gonna straight build the sucker first. And apparently my order from USA Gundam store that was supposed to come in on Saturday and didn't show up at all. It is apparently still stuck in Florida. I was like, why the hell did you tell me it's gonna be here on Saturday, man? So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they told me then it's gonna be a delay. And based on tracking, it hasn't really moved very far. I'm wondering what's going on. Did they lose my package? That would be interesting. Looks like I'm not having really luck with my orders currently this month. Ooh. Yeah. We shall see. It doesn't give too much of a waistband or a ab crunch. You know what I'm saying? What can you expect from a high grade? You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I'm wrong. I am so wrong on that because look what freaking. I keep going back to this guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, this guy blows me away every single time. I mean, this guy has no ab crunch whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But this homeboy here, I mean, sure, parts still come off him, has an amazing ab crunch, and he is also a high grade. You know? So, yeah. They need to start implementing more shit like this in their high grades, honestly. But I guess I can't ask for too much. You know, I guess.
HGS have been getting better, I think.
Oh, dude, they have been getting way better now, dude. The new ones have been coming out. The new ones, like the Origins line. It's the technology that they implement in those ones are, yes, top notch, man. I have to say, top notch, guys. Kudos, Bandai. Kudos. And I just want you to spread the love and show the same amount of ingenuity with these other kits, man. You know, definitely could use it. You know what I discovered? Just some super glue and pieces of paper. You could totally, you know, fucking close up, tighten up your loose joints pretty easily that way too. Actually, it was pretty interesting. I was looking around online and it kind of stumbled upon somebody talking about it. I was like, oh shit, I'll give it a shot. So I cut like little 2 tiny strips of paper out and took some super glue, put it on a ball joint, and actually, yeah, on the Sultsum, and it feels nice, actually. Nice, you know, nice and tight and shit. So I'm like, yeah, that's a quick, easy fix. So for you straight builders out there, that's a good solution for you. If you don't end up wanting to paint your kit right away, but still want to handle this problem, you know. Alright. A21. Oh, gee. Yeah, you know. Of course, you gotta let it cure though for a little bit. You can't just like slap the glue on, put the strips of paper on there, and just blast, you know, go at it. No. Yeah, you gotta let it dry, let it cure for a little bit, and then put that sucker in. And you'll feel it really, really nice and tight fit. Basically. It's quite nice. Ooh. Don't take that out of context though, please. Alright, that was 21. Look, we didn't get away from this time.
Too late. LOL.
No, man. I swear, sometimes we just say things that sets ourselves up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm old school like that, I guess. I don't like to rush it or I got the maybe probably think about using a dehydrator, but even then, I don't know. I just let my shit cure 24 hours before I started to do any other custom work. Because honestly, what I like to do too, I got this idea is basically for my scribe work is to basically prime it first, prime the whole kit first, and then start drawing my scribe lines on it with my pencil, you know, and then
I'm deciding if I want to build Gunpla or go do my gaming chores before weekly reset tomorrow.
Ooh. Oh man, I always say build Gunpla, honestly. That's me, you know. Oh man. Alright, so E3, no, I need the E2 sheet. So E2 and E1 are both on the same sheet. That's kind of...
I'm actually sitting here and building now. Trying out panel lining.
Ooh. What are you using for panel lining right now?
Nice. Hope it's working well for ya at Mad Keenalas.
There's a two at... Oh, there's that one. I don't know how I would want to do this kit.
A micron pen, nothing fancy.
Oh, nothing fancy. There's like many ways to go about it, honestly. How I used to do it though back in the day, especially when I did my World War II stuff, is I took oil paints actually. I took like black oil paint, some burnt umber or something like that, and used this white, basically, I forgot what it's called. It's, you know, it's a white thinner. It's very light, and it is not harsh on the plastics either. And you just take a little bit of this oil paint, and you just totally thin it out completely with this. It's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like I remember the Mona Lisa picture being on the bottle, and it was like a white thinner or something like that. But anyways, it's really you know, not toxic or nothing like that. It's really safe on the plastic too, which I really liked about it. And depending on how much oil paint you put in there, will change the viscosity, so you can make it really run really nicely too. And it's actually a really cheap way of going about it, honestly. Just a bit messy, that's all. But what I liked about it, it was just safe on the plastic though too, and it doesn't buck with your paint because it's well, as long as like, you know, oil paints don't, you know, it should be fine messing with other type of paints and not affecting the paint job so much. You know, you gotta be careful when you do paneling and when you paint, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you paint paneling on top of paints, you know what I'm saying? Because this stuff right here is just thinned out enamel paint. So if you put this on top of a top coat of enamel clear, it'll mess up that enamel clear and mess up your paint job, honestly, because there's thinner in here, so it'll eat that shit up. But if, say, you threw a lacquer clear coat instead on top of your shit, this won't affect that lacquer clear coat, and thus not affecting the paint job underneath. So something to think about. But yes, when you do more advanced panel lining, especially if you use the enamel stuff, you gotta remember, just make sure you have a lacquer clear coat, and you won't have any mess ups on your end with this at all. And it'll be easy cleanups too. Alright, where's this piece? So I basically, yeah, it's a good idea to do this. Essentially, you do your paint job, your main base job, paint job, and everything. Then you're gonna want to protect it, so you throw down your lacquer clear coat. Then
this is why I love everyone's channels. Y'all are so helpful.
Yeah, and then after you lay down that lacquer
225. Welcome to my channel. P1 Zach 1 NG. Welcome to my channel. I just did some clear coating the other day and did some panel lining with the Tamiya wash today.
Nice. Yeah, so basically between each thing you want to do, you want to throw your clear coat down. So yeah, you do your paint job, your main base paint job, clear coat that thing with the lacquer clear coat. Then then that's the point when you do your panel lining. Do your panel lining at that point. Then hit it down with the clear coat, thin layer, and then you want to do your weathering. Throw your weathering down. So just in case you mess up on your weathering, you can clean it up, and it won't mess around with your paint job, and it won't mess with your panel lines that you're already
if you have Twitch Prime, why not consider using your free monthly sub to support my channel?
So then you lay down your weathering. After you're done with your weathering, then bam, boom, hit it down with the one final clear coat, and that should be good. Unless you want to add more shit to it. You know what I'm saying? But after each layer of some job you do that's intense, make sure you do a clear coat down to protect it, and then go on to the next step of what your custom paint job. So this is some of the things to consider when you're doing more advanced paint techniques and shit. So that way you don't fuck things up and regret it and have to start all over. That's the worst thing when you forget something, like, oh fuck, why didn't I put that down to protect this shit? And now my decals are screwed, and that's hard to get fixed. Some things like that sometimes. Yeah. Or when you put some weathering down with some powdering and shit like that, and you don't protect it, yeah, that shit comes off eventually, little by little. So you want to throw down your clear coat to make sure it adheres and stays on. We could go through my process when I actually start streaming. Alright. Okay, where was I? Okay, I'm doing this bit here. E115 and E215, so... That's confusing because it just is 115. Did I break this thing though? Oh, shit. Oh. I think, yeah. A piece broke off. That's a fucking shame. Yep. I don't know where either. I knew something was wrong with this damn thing. Oh boy. We have a defect, guys. Wow. Damn it. Okay. I did not cut that piece off, that's for damn sure. Okay, so. Let's look at the manual here, guys. Alright, see how this part is this curve right there? This, it goes into the back. Well, this was all that was on the runner. This whole piece is missing, and I don't see it anywhere in the box or nothing like that. So the piece that's supposed to connect to the back is broken off. Yay. Wow.
Oh no.
Wow. Holy shit. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's a damn
Might
shame.
still be on the runner somewhere.
Nah. Oh, you know, it is actually. It is. Oh, I could try to fix it. It just snapped off, that's all. Alright, well. Fun. Okay, here's the problem with that though. Once they snap,
Bell to the rescue.
the integrity is shit though once it snaps off. That's the only problem. Well, let's glue it together.
Accidents do happen. Probably more from some employees' poor handling of the kit than a problem with the kit.
No, it's
So-
definitely poor handling, for sure. This is not a defect, like per se, like say with molding. This is definitely something that happened that broke, snapped, kind of deal, off the runner, you know. Well, shit happens sometimes, guys. There are times when parts are broken off the runner already. They just kind of loosen the bag, you know. It happens. Just hope that this piece will fuse together correctly. Definitely won't have the integrity as it should, but we'll just have to fuck around with it. I'm just gonna have to go forward with this build without it attached. You know. Probably do some plot plate and reinforce it again, sand it down. It's gonna take some. It's gonna take some fucking around to fix this one. So I'm not gonna bother with it. It's not that crucial of a piece, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying, it's just like a little backpack piece too that should be able to be removed in and out. So I'll mess around with that later on off stream and do a proper repair on that one because it's pretty fucked. So I mean, if any weight would honestly, even if I glued it together and expect, it won't have the strength as it would if it was just straight formed, you know. So I'm not gonna mess with it too much right now because it'll take a while to try to fix that problem. But at least get fit it together and let it cure a little bit, and then I'm gonna find a way to strengthen it somehow. I know if it's a backpack piece that's supposed to go in and out and keep touching it and fiddling it a lot, eventually it's going to break again, you know? And that would be a pain in the ass later on when it's painted. So, yeah, I have to strengthen that somehow. Yeah. Oh. Trials and tribulations of the GUNPLA kit builder. It's fine, guys. You run into some problems. You're just gonna have to somehow find a way to fix it. Alright. B. honestly, with this hobby, you will run into problems. You know, not everything's gonna run smoothly all the time, and sometimes it'll be stuff that you did your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, why did I do that? You know, it happens. So. But then sometimes when shit like that happens, you know, you probably do something else with it. Like, I don't know, perhaps. Oh, my focus is off, chat. Come on, camera. There you go. Give rise to new ideas, perhaps. Or new ways to fix problems, honestly. Alright. Parts like underneath the head though, so I don't have to worry too much about the nub mark showing. But at least want to get an excessive amount of plastic on it. Both pieces together. God, these faceplate pieces are so small, man. I always worry about losing them, honestly. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, maybe someone should invent this thing where it's like you know, those clean rooms where you fit your hands through these glove things and work on your kit in this little contained area. So if you do have some shit pop off, you won't lose your part or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, those laboratories that have them.
Have a good night.
Okay. Alright, man, Queen. You have a good night too. And thanks for coming in. I really appreciate the love. Oh, yeah, see what I'm talking about? B15. Oh man, these pieces are so small.
Night at Mad Keenalis.
Eye sticker and a chin sticker. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Let's try this out.
L___. Welcome to my channel.
It's cracking! L-A. I'm not so sure if that's how you want me to pronounce it, but welcome to the stream. I'm about to do sticker work on some eyes here. And I really don't like the times when they make you do individual eye stickers because, man, it's hard to get them evenly lined up and not look all derpy and shit, you know what I'm saying? boy. Oh wait. Oh. These eye pictures are so freaking small. It just looks like it's just a painted damn thing, but it's really hard to paint that thin black line around the eye. Sometimes we're just forced to use these things.
Hey, if you have Twitch Prime, why not consider using your free monthly sub to support my channel?
Yeah, guys. Alright. Ooh. Sticker game unlocked. I'm getting better at this shit. Like that? Ooh. Oh, yes, just like that, huh? Yep, like that. There we go. I think I did a pretty damn good job with the eyes. Yeah. Pretty damn good. I just hope these won't shift though when I put the rest of the freaking head on. That's like the worst. Okay.
Commander Root, welcome to my channel.
Oh, damn it. I get careless and up there it is. Oh god. So hard to see. Well, Commander Root, welcome to my channel. Come to spy on me. I believe he's a bot. He's not really responsive, and yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, hello, sir. You may have no name, but you seem to have a face. Alright. Pretty sure that's gonna get covered up. Don't too much of this area. I hope not. Well, let's just try to clean it up, just in case. Nope, it doesn't cover it up. So you really won't have to worry too much on that. Right, sweet. The whole profile of this kit's really nice, honestly.
Donswergo. Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Don!
Focus.
What's
Don't
going
drop
on,
that
brother?
part.
I know, I've been dropping parts today, man. It's been kind of clumsy, I admit. Yeah. It's fine, beautiful. Cool. I like it. Yeah. That looks like the GN head from Bill Diverson of this angle here. Yeah. Interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like you could do this whole different kind of head gimmick, honestly. Like, he could convincingly be a head, honestly. Like that, right? Yeah? Which is interesting, honestly. He chose this. But dude, yeah. I'm liking it so far. I just like the Astray, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I have a few of them, honestly. I have the ungraded gold Astray kit that I actually liked a lot, and ended up actually changing the paint to this gold change because I didn't like that oil gold, man. Like mirror shine looking foil gold. I'm doing a more of a realistic kind of like to it. Too bad it's in storage. I think most of my stuff's in storage right now. Really not enough room to keep stuff around. So I have to pick and choose, man. Pick and choose. What to keep here and what to keep in storage. Eventually you can get to the point of like, where are you gonna display all this shit? You know what I'm saying? When your collection starts getting really big. I don't know why they do that with this, man. You know? Like,
That's a worry my future self will have to deal with.
Like that little extra little bit piece there at the end. I wonder why they do that every time. Is it to help protect the bit tip more or something? I'm not so sure. But I feel like cutting it off.
It's so it's less stabby for the kids.
I suppose. But these ain't toys, man. I suppose though. But really, I wouldn't mind showing my nephews
Not
how
toys,
to build these.
but kids can still build it.
Yeah, definitely. So kids can still build it for sure. There's nothing wrong with kids building. But yeah, I don't know. I find that kids that build have a, they know what's up. I mean, I'm giving them sharp objects to cut off, pieces off a runner and whatnot. I think they should be well aware not to have pokey things themselves. At least I try to teach them that, yeah, these are sharp. Not to be toyed with, and to be respected. But then, of course, kids are kids, and they just want to play with these damn things too.
To be fair, you can get away with just a pair of nippers, so not too much danger.
Definitely, man. Oh, I'm not gonna give my nephew a hobby knife. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I'm just giving him a pair of nippers and that's it. And maybe some sand tools here and there. It was pretty cool though. I mean, he was really interested in what I was doing. And yeah, he's like, "Whoa, look at this, what you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing robots." He's like, "What?" The look on his face is like, "What? Robots? Oh, for real?" I'm like, "Yep, come on in." And then yeah, he just took a big interest in it. Pretty cool. And yeah, he actually sat there and watched me paint my kits too a few times. And I was like, "Isn't this boring?" No. Like, all right. I like your style, young man. I like your style. I haven't talked to him in a while, man, through this whole COVID situation. That's for sure. Alright, let's see. Hey! I don't mind this kind of dubstep. The one that goes a little too hard can get a little obnoxious though. Like, dude, like what the? Slow down, bro. Like, god damn. There's a good way to do dubstep. Part undergated? Okay. Wow. It's a high grade and it has undergate parts. Interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, it doesn't undergate over here though. I don't get this kit, man. Good job approaching your Nirvana. What? I mean, they totally undergated in a part that was totally unnecessary. Kind of interesting. Made no sense. But hey. Oh man, I don't know how you guys are feeling tonight. Feel pretty chill and relaxed, man. I've got a feeling though this guy is going to take some time to work on though. There's a lot of runners here for a high grade. Ooh. Oh man, I love me a drum and bass beat. Ooh, yes sir. Thank you. I'm trying to imagine how I want to change this guy up. I mean, look at the picture right now. I don't know why, I'm seeing like a lot of swords for some reason. Like lots of swords on them. You know? Like I'm imagining it like just blades everywhere. Even like hidden blades, you know? Like a boot knife and stuff like that just popping out of them. I don't know why. I'm just seeing like some kind of blade master of some sort. You know? Like underneath his cape are more hidden blades and things like that. Straight ninja vibes for sure. I'm getting. I don't really get a Clint Eastwood vibe, or, you know. But you know, the whole draping up with poncho thing, I guess. But yeah, still. Okay, we'll have to see. But not in my baseline.
Rudolph 345. Welcome to my channel.
What up, Rudolph? What is going on with you tonight, my man? As you can see, we're just working on some Gunpla kits. In particular, the Astray No Name from Gundam Build Divers. Must be an homage to the Clint Eastwood character from The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
There can be only one.
Ooh.
The battle royale is starting.
Alright, we got a battle royale starting here. Oh, I need to change the ratio of your character. You are too very small to go. Well, in comparison to robots, I guess it's a decent size. I don't know why the heal aren't working. I have to check the settings on this Stream Avatars thing. But yeah, when there's a lot of people here, it actually gets pretty crazy. The battle royale. I usually use this to determine who gets to choose my next kit, basically on my next stream. Let's see who went. Oh, I'm out. Fuck. Joe's out. Oh, Bell's still hanging by a thread. Don. Oh my god, why do you have so much life, dude? Oh. Yep. Oh, Brigadier Bacon. So, oh my god, Bell might just steal the kill here. Whoop. Nope. Brigadier Bacon with another win. Holy fuck, dude. Yes, I do, yeah. There's some channel points you guys can mess around with there, honestly. It's pretty cool.
Brigadier_Bacon has won the battle royale. Plus 500 gold.
Now, with the gold you earn, you could use to the Stream Avatars store, which you can buy like add-ons and things for your avatar, basically, little items and equipment pieces, whatnot, to kind of make yourself look different from the other avatars out there. So, you definitely mess around with, though.
That worked.
And you won. You won, buddy.
So close.
Also, yeah, if the heals weren't working, I think you would have came through in that win, honestly. Oh, alright. It's so close, dude.
I'll get you next time, at Brigadier_Bacon.
There's even a boss fight one, which could be kind of hard, honestly. Oh, and I have my at least some of my emotes are available right now. And it takes, has to do with the, my moniker Invader, because I actually am a big fan of Invader Zim, and it's actually the Gur character that's representing some of my emotes there. So yeah, check it out, guys. I'm actually working on my sub badges right now, so hopefully I'll get those done soon. So for those who might have subscribed to me right now, yeah, you'll have something to look forward to as well. And still kind of thinking about what to do with the other tiers and things like that. But currently, yeah, something I'm definitely working on at the moment. And also other things I want to help improve the channel as well. Right arm first. That's yeah, definitely something I'm working on. Hopefully, when I do get more followers, I'll be able to do more emotes and things like that. But yeah, guys, help me out here, man. Let's find some more followers from here. Get some more emotes and things. Hopefully I hit a Twitch algorithm at least or something. Promote me more. Yeah. Head is pretty slick now. I might just snip some of this point through. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm not so fond of that right there. I'm gonna do that anyway, so I might as well do it. So I keep looking at it, and it just doesn't look good to me, at least. I wanna make it more sharp. More punchy. Alright. Yeah, that looks a lot better, man. That looks way better. Without those little nubby pieces on there. Okay. Cut the little nubby pieces off, made it a little more pointier. And it just looks way better. Clean it up a little more though. Definitely. Oh, it's a little hard. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this particular beat at the moment. So, let's fast forward this song. Sorry, Harris. I'm not fond of your trap music. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like trap music though. It's only to a certain degree, I suppose. Alright, do this. Hey, shit, baby! I mean, for me to listen to trap music, I gotta be pretty turned up, honestly, you know? I don't know, yeah, I have to be in a certain way to be able to sit there and listen to trap music. Definitely gonna have to come back and hand paint a lot of this stuff, I feel. For the detail work and whatnot. Because masking these tiny little pieces is gonna be kinda hard. Check out some of these little inner parts. You know, could mask off the outer parts of that. C11. It's like I have to keep an eye out for this particular album. Right, so back to the B sheet. Where are you? B42 and B41. All right. An hour and a half in. Okay, hour and a half in. We're still working on the arms. Fuck, man. I knew it. We'll get to the limbs. It might get a little slower. Yeah. Yes, better. One thing I can't wait for to do some painting, man. I haven't painted in so long. Oh man, it's like I'm itching for it. Yeah, maybe I'm just like thinking too hard on it, honestly, about how to set up my paint booth and everything. To just I just have to move shit around. Honestly.
Ninja Doodle. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, my man?
So I'm just starting Iron Harvest, and you're right, it's totally up my alley.
I told you. I told you. I knew it, man. I had a feeling. I had a feeling it'd just be right up his alley, brother. Harken to the days of old school RTS, man. I don't know if you played StarCraft, but how does it be? Does it hold up to StarCraft at least? But I haven't had a chance to really play it myself though. I've been kind of busy lately, trying to work on a lot of things for this channel here. I got emotes now, at least 2, if you guys want to check it out. And I did a little new icon for my invader bucks. For the points, and I made a few adjustments on how much some points cost now. So, you know, don't do dance party. I have to disable that one. It doesn't work. Actually, hold on. Let me do that right now. Oh, sorry. A little gassy right now. But yeah, dude, how's the game so far, man? I haven't really had a chance to play it too much. You know. Besides, like, kind of installing it and whatnot.
And I love that you can choose to have the voices in their native tongues and have subtitles. And the beginning is through the perspective of a Polish sniper girl, and it's cool seeing everyone talk in Polish, and cool to see because I'm Polish and Ukrainian and see them recreate WW1 with old-timey matches.
I mean, honestly, that's how it should be, right? Accurate representation.
And I played StarCraft 1 and 2, loved the host of StarCraft 1.
Nice, man. Hell yeah. I mean, there's probably blood, you know. It's like, oh, this is comparable to StarCraft even. I wonder if that's even that's a pretty bold statement. Sure the fuck did. Good thing, I noticed it now. I'll start waiting until tomorrow and just fully certified. Oh, I ran into an issue with this kit already. Right from the get-go, this part was broken. Yeah. So, it's kind of a shame.
And I love what the SCVs in StarCraft 1 say, haha.
This particular piece was broken right from the get-go. So yeah. Fix this.
Those little SCVs say the darnest things.
They do actually, it's hilarious. Well, it was a different time though too. There's some things you could get away with saying in the 90s. Can't really get away with nowadays. But I'm not saying the SCV said anything like in that sense, but just saying.
But from what I can tell so far from Iron Harvest is pretty cool and pretty good.
Nice. That's good. That's good. Do like my real-time strategies, man. Oh man, big fan of the Warhammer series too. Ooh yeah. Oh please. Right. Alrighty then. Yeah, but I'm building the Astray No Name, so that's pretty cool. That's a funky look to it.
I don't know, it was multiplayer. If I end up really liking it, I might try to find a cheap key so I can have the real copy so I can play online matches.
Yeah, man. It'd be worth getting into, for sure. B 9 and 10. Alright, here we are. So far,
there's Gundam avatars now.
Yeah. It's a SD avatar. You're gonna have to forgive me, I can't remember.
Ninja Doodle played Gundam. Incoming.
Can't remember who actually hooked me up. Actually, I have to thank him for that, because he actually hooked me up with the whole file to add on to my stream avatars. I was like, yeah, sick with it, dude. So yeah, there are some SD Gundam characters now. I'm actually rocking the SD Thunderbolt, full armor Thunderbolt right now. Yes, it is one of my favorite kits, honestly. I mean, it's a statue, straight up. You're not gonna do much with it besides just put it in one singular pose of all the shields out and all the guns just like wow, and that's it. That's all this is good for. But man, it still has a menacing look to it, dude. Honestly, I mean, it's just so badass. And I love the anime actually. The Thunderbolt anime I enjoyed thoroughly. It was a really good one. Music was amazing, you know, the whole animation was good as hell. Good as fuck. And yeah, the story I really enjoyed, honestly. And the Saiku Zaku, oh my god, that's a badass kit too on itself, even. Which I do have. I have both, the Verka Thunderbolt and the Verka Saiku. The Saiku is actually in the closet right now. And just the weapons and the backpacks alone takes a lot of time to work on. Ugh. But yeah, that gun tank avatar is pretty dope. There's a bunch of them actually. I also want to do a test tonight of see how my whatchamacallit is me streaming with my Twitch, my Switch, Nintendo Switch. So I'm still messing around with that with my capture card and everything.
Hey, if you have Twitch Prime, why not consider using your free monthly sub to support my channel?
I think I want to do, like, if possible, a test run to see if I got everything good and if it's running smoothly. B25. I swear, these numbers just jump all over the place sometimes. Oh, there it is. I mean, me streaming the Front mission, that's not a problem because it doesn't require that many resources with the emulator. But I'm finding it anytime I'm doing my game streaming with a capture card through OBS, it's not that good. It's actually kind of, I have to mess with something, the bit rates or something like that. I have no idea, but I'm having an issue with that. You remember that when I was actually trying to stream play Assault Suit Linus actually, and it was running like garbage on OBS, you know, with my overlays and everything. Then I had to just resign to streaming on my PS4 instead. Gonna get all fucking dubstep and shit. With this particular album here. That's not bad, actually.
I've never had so much headaches trying to buy a key for a game than Lee knows, LOL. I should try again today.
Hey man, it's a very niche game, bro. Honestly, you know, I have to admit. Ooh, you know what? I did pick up something on Steam recently, and it actually has some of the it's not the characters from one of the Assault Suit series. Let me see. Sorry guys, taking a little break from building real quick. Just got a game yesterday on the cheap because it was on sale, like the whole series thing, it's a good combo or whatever with all the add-ons, like $16. I was like, why not? I just can't seem to find it. Balance. Okay, what the hell? What you get when you
I think your bitrate is acting wacky.
Ah, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is right now. It's a moment I turn on Steam.
It says it's on 1080p, but the image quality is blurry.
Really?
And I didn't know why.
It is weird. What is going on?
I could only guess it's the bitrate or something like that.
Something's wrong. What's going on here? It looks like shit, dude. Why? Great. This is wonderful. How am I looking now? Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? It looks like shit. Why does it look like shit? This is annoying.
I thought my app downgraded the resolution on me, which it does sometimes, but I checked and it says 1080p but looks like 240p.
What happened? What happened here, man? It's on the highest bitrate possible, so I don't know.
So I can only guess it's a bitrate problem and either need to turn it higher or lower, I forget which.
I was already on max. Set to 6.
Now it's better.
Nice.
Laughing face.
Already at 6,000. I think he's just having a moment. Well, that's, I mean, that's a recommended.
It's good now.
I didn't change anything yet.
All better.
I didn't change anything at all. It just caught up, I guess. Weird. Weird. I'm having a weird moment. Yeah, I didn't do shit, honestly. That's weird.
Must have been getting throttled by your ISP for a bit.
Yeah, I think that happens. My ISP is an ass of the company. They do throttle me.
And compressing or throttled or something.
Something. I don't know what's going on, but they, yeah, I get that a lot with Comcast, so I'm noticing I've been issues with that. So back to...
But it's better now.
Awesome. Yeah, so, what was I looking at here? I picked up a game yesterday, and this is what I get for having way too many games in my Steam library. And... What the fuck, dude? Where are you?
I can't wait to try BattleTech soon.
It's actually pretty fun too. It's a real, you know, it's like one of those click strategy type of games. And I think it's turn-based, I believe. You know?
And I'm 1/2 down building one of my first grade Zakus.
Sorry, it's a little loud. I picked up this game yesterday. I wonder if there's actual gameplay on this. Yep, there it goes. It's a kind of crazy-ass bullet hell shooter type game. But it actually has some... The download DLC actually has characters from Vulcan. Here we go, I'll show you. Here we go. Let me pause. And let's restart this video. Yeah, it's an add-on. They're just download characters for this game, but this game looks pretty interesting in itself, though.
I downloaded Pixel Game Maker, which is really good at making easy side-scroller and shoot-'em-up games and pixel adventure games.
This is a robot fighting game, though. Kind of like versus space fighting and shit. So it's one-on-one type of fighting type of style. But it actually has, yeah, the add-on, the DLC actually had robots from Vulcan and shit, which I was like,
why does the music sound familiar?
Oh, this is from Senko no Rondo 2. That's probably why it sounds familiar. It's a different game. But it's an add-on for this particular game, so I ended up swooping it up yesterday because it was on sale. I was like, oh shit, the whole thing? Oh, it's not on sale no more. Whoop. I got it for pretty damn cheap.
I swear I've heard it before, but not in these games.
It is not on sale now, but here's the actual game, though, that it's referring to. Because it's, yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. Gonna give it a whirl, man. But it's, yeah, it plays like a kind of versus one-on-one type of fighting, robot fighting game. Pretty interesting, actually. And this is actually a reboot. Did all the art and... They're not gonna do gameplay on this. Hold on, are they gonna show gameplay at all? Oh, sorry, went too far ahead.
What was the game before this you showed?
It was, no, this is the same game. Oh, god damn it, look. It is lagging. Sorry, guys. The video's still loading. Oh. Really, Steam? Why you gotta do me dirty?
Oh no, throttling. Too much.
Too much? Alright, anyways. But yeah, this game is, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Should be pretty fun. Maybe I'll do a let's play on it. But it's a fighting type game and whatnot for the PC. And actually, yeah, the add-on. Oh, dude, am I getting throttled again? Yep. Fuck yeah, I am.
Too much bandwidth being used.
Yeah,
Hey, if you have Twitch Prime, why not consider using your free monthly sub to support my channel?
Let me cut a few things.
It helps when I go down to 720p.
Give me a second.
I think a fun first foray into game making is making a shoot 'em up mech game like Linos or Metal Warriors. Gimme a sec.
It's like a Castlevania style, where you explore and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? How I'd consider that, even? That would be pretty cool. My bitrate looks shit. Alright.
Feels like in Pixel Game Maker all I really need to do is draw the sprites and tiles and animations and set it all up with tile blocks.
Definitely. Tactics games are definitely different, for sure. Because of the perspective and whatnot. But freaking the Japanese been doing it forever. So they're pretty well skilled at it, honestly. I like a lot of the isometric games of yesteryear. Probably gonna dedicate my Sundays to like 16-bit Sundays or something like that, I'm thinking. Yeah, my fucking bitrate looks like shit. And the only way I could change things right now is if I stop my stream to change a few settings on OBS, because it won't let me do it right when I'm in the middle of the stream. So I can't do any changes while I'm in the middle of streaming, so
Feels like there is a good 1 full minute or 2 lag from message to stream.
yeah, there is actually.